Southwest. Dorset. Jurassic Coast. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a geologist's dream and a wanderer's paradise. From the iconic Dirtle Door Arch to the layered cliffs of Lulworth Cove, it's a journey through 185 million years of Earth's history. Corfe Castle, rise above the mist with this evocative ruin. Once a royal stronghold, its battlements now bear witness to centuries of intrigue and rebellion. The views from atop are simply spellbinding. The Cernobos giant, a curious chalk figure etched into the hillside and maintained by the locals, this giant with his, ahem, prominent feature, is steeped in mystery. Is he ancient? Is he more recent? He's certainly a talking point. Tyneham Village, dubbed the village that time forgot, it was evacuated during World War II and has remained uninhabited since. Walking its abandoned streets is like stepping into a poignant time capsule. Athelhampton House and Gardens, tucked away near Puddletown, this a quintessential English manor with history-soaked rooms and gardens that look plucked from the pages of a storybook. It's history and horticulture in harmony. The Blue Pool, a magical spot near Wareham. Thanks to the clay beneath, the water here shimmers in changing shades of blue and turquoise. Surrounded by woods, this serene place is tranquility encapsulated. Talpo Martyrs Museum, harking back to a crucial chapter in the history of workers' rights, this museum commemorates the 6 Talpo men who dared to demand fair wages and changed the course of English social history. Somerset. Glastonbury Abbey in Torre, can't begin Somerset without Glastonbury, even without the Muddy Music Festival. The abbey is steeped in Arthurian legends, said to be King Arthur's burial place, and might be the heart of Avalon. The mystical Torre with its iconic tower offers panoramic views and has been a site of pilgrimage and mystery for eons. Bath, time travel to Roman and Georgian times. The Roman baths are a testament to ancient luxury, while the Georgian architecture, like the Royal Crescent, showcases 18th-century grandeur. If you go into the spa itself, you can take a sip of Bath's mineral-rich waters. Cheddar Gorge, stand in awe of England's largest gorge with its dramatic cliffs and subterranean stalactite show caves. And, of course, grab some of the world-famous cheddar cheese right from its source. Dunster Castle, nestled on a wooded hill, this ancient castle-turned-lavish country home boasts beautiful gardens and views that stretch to the Bristol Channel. Its history is told through tapestries, timber and terraces. The Shoe Museum, street, walk, pun intended, through over 1,000 shoes, from Egyptian sandals to modern sneakers. A quirky testament to the county's footwear industry, primarily driven by the Clarks family. Wells, despite being England's smallest city, the majestic Wells Cathedral with its unique scissor arches and the ancient Bishop's Palace, complete with moat and drawbridge, are sure visual delights. Bristol. SS Great Britain, this magnificent ship, now a museum, once ruled the waves as the world's largest passenger steamship. Today, it paints tales of Victorian seafaring adventures. Bristol Balloon Fiesta. Do you dream of skies speckled with vibrant hot air balloons? Every summer, the skies over Bristol come alive with colors, sheer poetry in motion. Clifton Suspension Bridge, this iconic bridge, spanning the Avon Gorge, isn't just an engineering marvel, but also offers views that could inspire sonnets. Banksy Street Art Tour, delve into the world of the elusive street artist, Banksy. Wander Bristol streets to discover some of his earliest and most iconic works. It's art, activism, and mystery rolled into one. The Lido, a hidden oasis in the heart of the city. This restored Victorian swimming pool also houses a spa, restaurant, and poolside bar. Dive in, the water, and the vibes are just fine. The Red Lodge Museum, wander through this Tudor/Elizabethan house, replete with its oak-paneled rooms and hidden gardens. Time travel, anyone? The Cabot Tower, nestled in the lovely Brandon Hill Park, this tower offers panoramic views of the city. But it's at dawn or twilight, with the city lights twinkling and the soft glow of the horizon, that the place truly feels enchanted. Gloucestershire. Gloucester Cathedral, an architectural marvel, this cathedral has seen over 1,300 years of history. Its cloisters might tickle your memory, they've served as the hallowed hallways of Hogwarts in the Harry Potter films. The Forest of Dean, this ancient woodland is a sylvan dream, where trails weave through trees, leading to secret glades and shimmering ponds. It's said that J.R.R. Tolkien took inspiration from these woods for Middle-earth's forests. Cheltenham, known for its horse racing and literary festivals, this Regency spa town, with its leafy promenades and Georgian architecture, are perfect for a leisurely stroll. Berkeley Castle, a place where history is etched into every stone. This medieval fortress has been the seat of the Berkeley family for over 850 years. Rumor has it, it's where King Edward II met his gruesome end. The Cotswold Way, this 102-mile-long footpath is a hidden ribbon of beauty that meanders through picturesque villages, rolling hills, and offers vistas that will make your heart sing. Cotswold Lavender, fields upon fields of purple lavender stretching as far as the eye can see. Visit in summer, and it's like stepping into a fragrant dream. Wiltshire. Stonehenge, this is the elephant in the room of mystical sites in England. These iconic ancient stones, standing stoically on Salisbury Plain, are steeped in millennia of mystery. There are many theories about why they were built, about as many as there are theorists. Avebury Stone Circle, this is the world's largest prehistoric stone circle, and you're free to wander among its ancient stones. Touch the sarcens, feel the pulses of history, and perhaps, just perhaps, a hint of magic. Or even have a pint at the pub in the middle of the circle. Salisbury Cathedral, Gothic splendor at its finest. Home to the best-preserved copy of the Magna Carta, this cathedral's spire touches the heavens, and its cloisters whisper tales of old. The Kennet Long Barrow, dive deeper into the ancient at this Neolithic tomb. Older than Stonehenge, it's a passage into the past, both literally and figuratively. Inside, the external world seems eerily absent. Lachick Village, a village where time has paused. With its timber-framed cottages and medieval streets, it's no wonder location scouts, like Downton Abbey, have been spellbound. Castle Combe, often dubbed the prettiest village in England, its honey-colored stone houses and tranquil ambience make it the perfect antidote to modern hustle. Silbury Hill, the largest man-made mound in Europe, its purpose remains an enigma. Was it a spiritual site? A territorial marker? Or perhaps a place where the veils between worlds were thin? Devon. Dartmoor National Park, imagine a vast expanse of wild moorland, granite tors reaching for the sky, and free-roaming Dartmoor ponies. This landscape is hauntingly beautiful, steeped in folklore and natural splendor. Exeter Cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. Its vaulted ceiling is a marvel, and if those ancient stones could talk, the stories it would tell. Don't miss the astronomical clock, where centuries have ticked away. The English Riviera, comprising Torquay, Paignton, and Brixham, it's a slice of coastal charm. Sun-kissed beaches, Victorian piers, and seafood to die for. Remember, in Devon, it's cream first, then jam on those scones. And if you're a fan of faulty towers, Torquay is where the show was set. Clovelly, a privately owned village where time seems to stand still. Cobbled streets, no cars, just donkeys and sledges to transport goods. Descend its steep lanes and you're rewarded with a shimmering harbor. Lundy Island, a true treasure off the Devon coast. A haven for wildlife, with puffins, seals, and a backdrop of rugged beauty. It's also steeped in smuggling legends and tales of pirates. Buckland Abbey, this historic gem was once home to Sir Francis Drake, the famed navigator. Explore the manor, the gardens, and perhaps, if you're lucky, stumble upon the reputedly cursed Drake's drum. Wistman's Wood, delve into this ancient oak woodland on Dartmoor. Twisted trees, moss-covered boulders, and an atmosphere of enchantment. Legends speak of druids, ghosts, and supernatural beings lurking in its midst. Cornwall. St. Michael's Mount, this tidal island, crowned by a medieval castle, is steeped in legend. Accessible by a causeway at low tide, it's as if you're walking a path between worlds. The Eden Project, step into the world's largest indoor rainforest. Nestled in giant biomes, discover plants from across the globe. It's a journey from the Amazon to the Mediterranean, all within Cornwall's embrace. Tintagel Castle, legendary birthplace of King Arthur, these ruins perched on Cornwall's dramatic north coast whisper tales of knights, sorcery, and Merlin's magic. However, it's actually a ruin of a Norman castle, all romanticism aside. Porthcurno Beach, a gem with golden sands cradled between cliffs. But the true hidden marvel is the Minack Theatre, an open-air amphitheater etched into granite, with the ocean as its backdrop. Lost Gardens of Helligan, nature's secret wonderland. Once forgotten, these gardens were rediscovered and restored, revealing Victorian splendors, jungle walks, and sculptures that seem to breathe with life. Boscastle, a charming harbor village that's also home to the Museum of Witchcraft and Magic. Dive into the mystical, exploring artifacts and tales of old-world magics. Bodmin Moor, the heart of Cornish magic. Amidst its sweeping landscapes stands the Dosmary Pool, said to be the resting place of King Arthur's Excalibur, guarded by the Lady of the Lake.